CET Mitra, myself Anusha Egvote, Department of Physics, Careless Gokte Institute of Technology. Today, we are here to help you with some hints to solve the CET problems. This is under the topic nuclear physics. In nuclear physics, you study about the radioactivity. Radioactivity is the phenomena where the number of atoms of any radioactive material goes on decreasing. So, if you have a radioactive material, if N naught is the number of atoms initially, after a certain interval of time, this number of atoms goes on reducing to N value. And the radioactive material is also with a value known as T half, or its half life, where the number of atoms are going to reduce to exactly half of it. So we have seen the equation in radioactivity as the number of atoms after certain interval of time is equal to initial number of atoms divided by 2 raised to the time interval taken divided by T half, right? Or the same equation can also be written for its activity, where A is the activity after certain interval of time and A naught is the initial activity, and 2 raised to time taken to reach this activity A divided by T half. This is same equation which can be asked both in terms of the number of atoms and the activity, right? There is one more equation which you have learnt in the nuclear physics regarding binding energy, right? Binding energy is the energy required to bind the nucleons in the nucleus. We understand that this binding energy is equal to mass into c square. This is by famous Einstein equation. Okay, so the mass of the nucleons in case of nuclear physics is very small. It is measured in terms of AMU. And also one hint here is 1 AMU of mass is equal to 931 mega electron volts of energy. So this is 931 mega electron volts of energy. So you need not to convert this AMU mass to kg, then convert it to the energy. Directly 1 AMU of mass is equal to 931 of mega electron volt energy. Let us see two different numericals on these two, which may appear in case of a CET exam. Let me take the first one. The half-life of a radioactive nuclei is 20 hours. The fraction of original activity that remains after 40 hours is. There are four options: 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 2 by 1. You need to find out the fraction of original activity. That means under solution, let me write the given things. The T half is mentioned. T half is 20 hours and the time duration for the activity to reduce is given here. It is 40 hours and we need to find out the fraction of original activity. That means the activity happened after the interval T divided by the original or the initial activity we need to find. I have already discussed the equation with you. The equation is A is equal to A naught divided by 2 raised to T divided by T half. We are going to use this equation. To use this equation, let us first find out this, or we can directly also substitute. First, I will modify this equation in this form. A divided by A naught is what is required on the left hand side. So the right hand side we remain with 2 raised to T divided by T half. Now substitute the value. This is 1 divided by 2 raised to 40 hours divided by 20 hours, or it is 1 divided by 2 raised to 2, which comes to 1 by 4. So the correct answer for this is 1 by 4. Similarly, same question may be asked for the number of atoms also. You can easily solve it. Let's come to one more problem where we are going to discuss about the maximum kinetic energy. So the second problem, what we are discussing here is let me write the question first. The maximum energy that a beta particle can have in the following decay. There is a decay equation given to you. You need to solve it. So the decay equation is 176 Lu 176 HF plus an electron plus an antineutrino. So the atomic mass of Lu is given to you. Lu 176 is equal to 175.942694 U, and that of 176 HF is given, that is 175.941420 U. Right, we are given with 4 options here. Let's see the option number 1 is 1.182 mega electron volt, and the second option is 11.82 mega electron volts, and the third option is 11.82 electron volts, and the fourth one is none. Let us try to solve this. So in the solution, we need to find out the kinetic energy of beta particles here. Beta particle in this equation is nothing but the electron, right? Antineutrino is emitted in this reaction, but it will not carry any amount of energy. Okay, so total energy of this beta particle will be the difference of amount of energy of the reactant and the product. So let us see. We know that kinetic energy of beta particle in this case is equal to delta M into 931 mega electron volt. Very simple. Okay, now we need to difference the amount of mass. So that is nothing but mass of the reactant and the product. Product is this and the reactant is this. So how I can do this is mass of 176 Lu minus mass of 176 HF into 931 mega electron volt. So when you substitute these values, that is 175.942694 minus 175.941420 into 931 mega electron volt. So I'll write that mega electron volt here. This is mega electron volt. This answer, when you solve, it comes to 1.182 mega electron volts. So this is nothing but the kinetic energy. The binding energy of the beta particle is nothing but the kinetic energy produced in this reaction. So the correct answer with the 4 options is the first one. We are going to take the first one. Thank you, students.